Welcome back. Hey, you know, I am blown away, Dave, that we're at the end of 2014. Oh my gosh, 2015 is just a whisper away.
That's right.
I'm excited about that because 2015 is going to be my best year ever.
Mine too.
And if you've been on the Flashpoints journey with us during the past year, then I'm sure you're kind of excited about it as well. If you have no idea what the heck it is that I'm talking about, I'm Larry Broughton. I'm the author of Flashpoints for Achievers Daily Journal. And before we go any further, I want to thank my business partner and friend, Dave Braun, for helping me get this thing across the finish line.
You're welcome.
You know, we were talking earlier today that the past year has been kind of transformational for you as well,
Yes.
going through the Flashpoints, going on the Flashpoints journey. And I think you started with week 11, you were
I did.
saying, and you kind of learned some lessons as you got to week number 52 and started reflecting back on the past year. Share that with me again, if you don't mind, because I think it's so powerful for our viewers.
Oh, absolutely. So I started at week 11, like you said,
Yeah.
and the reason is because that's when the book came out. That was the end of your E-Uprising conference,
That's
which
right.
was awesome in itself. And just this last week was the end of week 52 for me. I'm a tiny bit ahead, but I got to the end of the week and I said, okay, well, what's next? And then I thought, I've got so many lessons in here that I've learned through self-reflection that I didn't want to lose them. So a perfect way for me to do that was to take a look at the Saturday days, which is a day of reflection that I've done over the last year, I guess about 40 of them, and then kind of see if I saw anything common between what I had accomplished, and some of the things that I wanted to accomplish but I didn't accomplish.
Yeah. You know, it's funny, we got to stop sometimes and really figure out, we got to get intentional about our weeks. And so that's why Flashpoints for Achievers Daily Journal is broken up this way. Monday through Friday, we have a 130-word flashpoint, okay, to inspire us, to transform us, to help us lead ourselves and our organizations. Then Saturday, we take a day and reflect back on the week. And then Sunday, we get really intentional, and we have a week of intentionality, or a day of intentionality. And we say, here's what the next week is going to look like.
Right.
All right, so what'd you learn? As you went back and reflected on all these Saturdays, what'd you find out?
Well, I just wrote down on a piece of paper, actually sitting on a chair with a cat in my lap. She really was. It was fun. It's kind of hard, but that's why it's chicken scratch. So some of the things that I wanted to do, I didn't get done, but other things that I did get done and I was proud of. And I think it's important to do both.
Yes.
But what I found was a common theme throughout, not one theme, but certain areas that I had brought up in multiple weeks, and I just circled them. And I think what I'm going to do with those is I'm going to bring those forward into 2015 as areas that I need to work on, because if they were present in my mind throughout the whole year more than once, then obviously that's something that I really ought to take care of. And one of the things that I found was, for example, was to celebrate more. And that's one of the things that I don't do, and I think high achievers generally don't do that. Yeah. And I want to do more of that in 2015.
Yeah, I think we have to stop and celebrate from time to time, because as high achievers and as leaders, sometimes we just move on to the next challenge. Going to charge the next hill. Well, that drains us because we end up just beating ourselves up for those things that we didn't get done, and we can frankly get pretty demoralized. I love this idea that you're going to take these things that you recognize that you didn't get accomplished in 2014, put those on your hit list for 2015, and it reminds me of what we ought to be doing every time we launch a new marketing initiative, we launch a new product, we bring on a new team member, and that is our AAR, our after action review. What do we do right, what do we do wrong, and what are we going to do to improve it next time?
That's right.
So one thing that you can do if you don't want to go to Amazon and get this thing, you can go to yoogozi.com. And you can get this for a free download. Just put your email address in and we're going to give you a free PDF version of this. I personally like carrying this thing around with me, but you can get the free PDF at yoogozi.com. And frankly, go to yoogozi.com because we have tons of bite-sized nuggets of transformational tools on leadership, entrepreneurship, and significance.
Including this video.
So thanks so much for joining us. Go out and do something significant today. Now go get them.